We have other tools. So for the time being, I'm going to erase the trend line just to clean the chart a little bit. So now we have other tools to determine, well, this looks like highs, lows, higher highs and higher lows. And that by definition tells us this is an uptrend. But remember that an uptrend within a downtrend could be a temporary one. In other words, let's say based on the Dow theory, we will have a downtrend that is a primary downtrend, and then we would have higher highs and higher lows, meaning an uptrend within that primary trend that would be considered a secondary one or even a temporary one. So we don't know if this is a real change in trend. As for right now, based on that downtrend line that we drew, we know that the trend by definition is still down because prices are still below that trend line and they have not been able to penetrate it. So now, beyond that, we could use other tools that technical analysis offer us. So in this case, I'm going to use Elliott waves because most of the viewers of my channels are familiar with Elliott wave because I have posted many videos with Elliott waves and the basics of Elliott waves. I've given master classes on Elliott wave, boot camps, intensives, etc. on Elliott waves. So let's go through a quick review of the most important pattern that we have to consider, right? The first one would be the impulse, which is a 5 wave in one direction. When this is followed by 3 waves in the opposite direction, it's considered the new trend. So if we were to find 8 wave cycles like this one, we would say, well, the new trend is up, and this would be an impulse. The next pattern that we need to consider is the 3-wave decline. Though 3-wave decline can take different shape. Typically, we would see 3 waves like a zigzag or ABC, right? And a variation of that could be something that would be a double zigzag that would go like this. That would be very sharp down. But let's stick to the single one. And then we have something that would be similar to a zigzag that goes like this, where the wave B goes all the way to the origin of wave A, or even beyond it. And lastly, we have another corrective pattern that takes the shape of a triangle, right? And it's called a triangle.